It was the spring of 2012. My buddy Jason and I were heading out to one of his grandpa's farms to do a little turkey hunting. We set up in this bottom field surrounded by woods and two big ridges on each side. We were going in there just hoping that there'd be some turkeys in there. Didn't ever hunt it any time before, and we are just praying there's going to be a few turkeys in there. And we got set up and made a few calls about daybreak, and turkeys were just gobbling every side of the field. And I think there's about 10 gobblers all together. And we had one come in to about 60 yards, but it could never get him in closer. And hens coming took him away from us, and they ended up meeting up with 4 other gobblers. And we chased them around the farm for, I'd say probably 2 hours at least. And finally we got set up on them again, and ended up having a coyote come running into our decoys and scaring them out of there. And after that we were determined to get one of these birds down. Finally we got them back to the front part of the farm and got set up on them again, and had them. When we got set up, we were probably 80 yards, and we snuck in on them, slipped a decoy out on the edge of the field, and started calling. And sure enough, we had 3 of them come running in there right away. And I had my video camera for a senior project. That's what I was doing, a turkey hunt for a senior project, getting turkeys on film and getting them killed. And the turkeys ended up coming in from behind us, so snuck around. And so I had my video camera in front of me, and I didn't have any time to pull it around and get any film of it. But we had one bird that kept walking to us, and I didn't have a shot at the other bird, and Jason was going to shoot this first one. So I told him just to wait and wait as long as he could. Hopefully another bird would pop his head up and I could shoot it. And yeah, he kept waiting, and the turkey got about 5 yards, and he had to shoot him as a last resort. And the turkey started flopping, and all 3 other birds come running in there and started flogging them, and we let them do that for about a minute. And it was, we were right there in the action, 5 yards from them. Pretty well could have jumped out and touched them if we wanted to. We let them flog the dead turkey for probably, like I said, a minute or two, and finally ended up getting the old trigger pulled on one, and I shot one and he got the other one, and his ended up weighing about 21 pounds, and I had mine at 22, and his actually had 2 beards on it, and usually that's pretty rare. You don't get that a whole lot. Usually just 1 beard. But they're probably just 2-year-old birds. They're real fun to call in when they're that age, because they don't care what it is. They're going to try and fight. If there's a gobbler with a hen, they're going to come in there, try and fight him to win her over. But it was just one heck of a hunt. It was a hunt I'll never forget.